Yo, check it out, boys, before we get into this pod. This is like 2 months old, give or take. I explained it in the last podcast. YouTube took the channel down for a little bit. I don't know why. I have no idea. I just had no access to it. So I had a couple podcasts backlogged, some that I'd already filmed and had edited and uploaded. They were just gone, but now everything's good. Everything's back. So that's it. Make sure you guys make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Let's get into the pod.
Let's move this out of pocket for out of sight.
There's so much table in the space right now. How's that steak, Norm?
It's good.
I know it wasn't great. I overcooked it a little bit, but we won't talk about that.
I was just gonna pre-cut everything, so I'm not cutting the whole pod.
Yeah, that's okay.
Whoa.
Just as long as you're cutting something, whether it's jokes or steaks, whatever suits you. Let's get some ASMR steak cutting going on.
I don't know why this is so funny. Oh, it's like cutting steak with a butter knife is the dumbest thing to do.
That's actually what's happening for those listening, not watching. That's actually what's happening.
Are you on any listening platforms yet or not?
Yeah, so we applied through an RSS. We applied for Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Anchor. There's another one. There's a bunch. So you get an RSS, and it's like
what is an RSS?
I don't know what it stands for, but you upload it to them. It's a podcast supplier platform, right? So you upload it to them, and they split it to every other outlet that's available. So it's pretty cool.
That's
I guess.
pretty crazy.
But hopefully, if this episode is on Spotify, if we're on Spotify, it'll be linked in the description, and if we're not, then it won't be yet. But I think once we get on Spotify, I'll go back and relist everything, all the good stuff. But Norm, you're having a really tough time cutting that steak there.
It is well done, dude.
I know, dude. I overcooked it. That was my fault.
We did get thick steaks, man.
So. Yeah, they were 2.5 inches thick. Yeah,
better to be
sirloins.
safe than sorry. I'd rather have it well done than get
just
food poisoning.
Straight off the cow, Yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Real Deal Podcast, the #1 fishing podcast in the world. Norman's having a tough time over there cutting his steak that I overcooked. But this should be episode, I believe, number 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Dang.
And I asked a question. I know, right? We getting up there. But I asked a question earlier on Instagram about things that, topics that you guys want us to talk about or whatever. So we're just going to go through my Instagram, and we're just literally going to talk about every single thing that you guys asked me, no matter what it is, no matter how long it takes. I don't know how long we're going to be here. I'm stumbling over my words. I'm so stuffed right now, guys. I literally just ate a 74-ounce steak with about 2 pounds of shrimp by myself. You good over there, Norm?
I'm good, man.
Okay, just making sure. Was your food good, Trey?
It was.
It was so good.
Especially after a good productive day like today.
Oh, dude, today was great. We filmed
always good.
2 entire videos for me, 2 half videos for me. The half videos we filmed, we can't talk too much about. Maybe Norm will touch on it a little bit in this podcast a little bit later on. But those are top secret videos, not coming out until December, November, December timeframe. So, yeah, we're going to wait till Norm. You good over there?
Yeah, I just want to get this all out of the way, so I'm not.
I'll tell you what. We'll go ahead and fire off on some questions. We'll let you cut your steak and answer last. How about that?
I'm good now.
All right. Oh, I better scoot this closer. Okay. All right. Questions on the Instagram at Fishing with the Yak Pack. If you didn't know I had an Instagram, I've had one for quite some time. All right. Who's better? So I'm literally just gonna read straight down these boys. Who's better, saltwater or freshwater fisherman, Trey?
Freshwater.
Think so?
Yep.
Takes a little more skill?
Yep.
I would agree with that 1,000%. What you think, Norm?
I would say the same.
Okay.
Yep.
Easy as that. Literally. I mean, I'm not saying saltwater fishing is tough.
You can definitely go skunk in the ocean, but you can also
definitely go skunk
in the lake too.
You could also throw a shrimp in the ocean. And you're going to catch something.
Catch something.
You're going to catch something, yeah. All right, next question. Bucket list fish. Trey, what you got for your bucket list?
Bucket list fish?
Bucket list fish, dude. Could you imagine?
I don't know. For the longest time, I thought it was a peacock, but
I mean, you caught 1,000 of those.
Caught a bunch of those, but
a couple thousand.
I feel like a bucket list fish would be like a double-digit fish in a tournament.
Double-digit fish in a tournament. Dig that.
That'd be
a
pretty
double-digit in a tournament. So let's say, for example, you caught a 12, and you caught a couple 3s and 4s, and you go back to weigh in, and not only do you got big fish with a 12, you taking the dub.
Hopefully, you got more than 3s and 4s to go with it.
I'm about to say, yeah, you kept 12. You better hope.
I just feel like that would be epic.
Imagine you show up with a 5-fish tournament. You show up to weigh in. You got a 12-pounder and nothing under 7.
Dude, you would not ever wipe the grin off of my face.
Oh, never, bro.
Never.
Never. What about you, Norm? What you think? Bucket list fish?
What's yours?
Mine? Oh, you eating. Okay. So I want to catch a 6-foot plus Arapama.
That would be
And,
pretty nuts.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
and
that'd be
when
crazy.
they eat topwater, I mean, you've seen them at predatory fins in Miami.
Yeah.
Like, bro, when they eat topwater, they just whop. I mean, it's just like a topwater bite you've never experienced before. It's worse than a bull shark eating live bait on topwater. Like, it's that crazy.
I'm gonna
six
try
plus
for
a
'em
6 plus
next February.
Are you going next
last
February?
week of February.
Oh, dude, I hope
we're
you
gonna
catch one, bro.
try. It's not like a
They're hard to
guarantee.
catch. They are very hard to catch. I hope you catch one, man. I hope you catch a freaking giant. What about you? Bucket list fish?
I really want to catch a GT pretty bad. I've been talking with the
dude.
guys over in Australia, and he
Hard
has like
fighting fish.
a trip for that, and he was like, it's nuts. So maybe a GT bonefish would be pretty cool.
Bonefish would be dope.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of sturgeons on my list.
I'm about to say, once you catch them, you're like, what's
Yeah.
the next bucket list fish?
And I feel like the more species you catch, the more it kind of like, I don't know. I've been getting hooked on like the.
Oh, you've been traveling,
I'm a
too.
bass fisherman at
I'm
heart
about to
too.
say, you've been traveling too. You fished
Yeah.
what? United States, all over the U.S., Mexico this year, and Europe.
Yeah.
Right? That's the 3 places you fished. Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's
I
a
guess
lot.
technically kind of Canada, but that doesn't really count.
Canada, yeah. Canada's
Yeah.
different. Yeah. Canada.
So-
So 4 different countries in,
Yeah,
I mean,
the
they're
past,
2 different continents.
past
That's
few
crazy.
months, past 3-4 months.
That's insane.
But
bro.
it's just like there's so many fish to catch out there, man. When you think about it, so I really would love for all of us to go on a trip and target something.
Dude, I would like to just go
crazy.
to like Alabama, like catch some fish, No, I'm playing. Yeah, a worldwide trip. You know where I've always wanted to
Yeah.
go fish? Before I say it, I want to make sure Trey don't have the same answer. If anywhere in the world you could fish, anywhere in the world, 7 days paid, you don't pay a dime for anything. Where are you going in the world?
Ooh, put me on the spot.
Mm.
Thailand snakeheads.
Thailand snakeheads.
Yep.
We're in the same area of the world because my answer is Singapore.
What do they have in Singapore?
Peacock, largemouth, massive bullseye snakehead. Remember the ones we used to catch on the golf course
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 years ago? Bro, 4 times that size.
Dude, why don't we go do that?
Let me change that.
Singapore.
All right, bet I'll change my answer to Singapore. That sounds epic. Boys trip to Singapore. Let's
Singapore
go.
is crazy too.
Why do we do that?
I was in Singapore for like 40 days when I was in the Army. We went over there for training with one of their, what would be a equivalent to like a Ranger battalion. If any veterans are watching and know what that is. I'm sure if you're a veteran, you know what that is. But it would be, went and did some training. My company, ACO 235 in Hawaii, we went over there for like 40 days. And we did training with those guys. And, dude, it's crazy. Singapore is a whole different world, but it's so much the same. Like we were literally out in the woods, in the bush as they called it, in the woods, whatever. And they literally told us, like, watch where you step. King cobras live here.
Oh, is there a lot of snakes?
Well, in the wilderness, yeah, but
Yikes.
Singapore is built like we were downtown Singapore for the most part.
So
like
when
in the
you're
city.
fishing, are you doing
Bro, check
like
this out.
downtown fishing, or are you
I'm gonna
doing
show you this real
like?
quick.
We can't be beating snakes off the path.
Yeah,
no,
dude,
no, no,
I'm not.
no,
I'm
it's
not
not like
about
it's
the
not like
king
that. It's not like that.
cobras,
It's not like
dude.
that.
Wait, king cobras are like 10 foot long, ain't they?
18, biggest one in the world is 18.
18?
This
don't
is
know
Singapore.
about that.
We're gonna mute this real quick for the camera. This is Singapore. That's, I mean, dude, it's
That's
the
nuts, man.
it's a hotel. We went up to the top. It's just it's very built, right? We've been there before. There's a fountain over there. I didn't make a TikTok there, but yeah, I mean, anything. Look, that's the thing they
How
have.
guaranteed is the fishing? Is it like you go there?
Oh,
and
dude,
just,
I mean,
like,
yeah,
fish
people
full, or
fish
is it,
there
like-
as avidly as we fish here, but they fish for like, peacock bass. I got a picture in front of that. We peacock bass, largemouth are over there. There's other kind of species over there because the ocean is there as well. The Indian Ocean is there, so that's a whole other type of something.
Dude, I got invited out there and I just completely had forgotten about it.
Dude, it's
And,
crazy, man.
the
Singapore is on a whole other level. I mean, look at that. That's in the middle of
That's
a mall.
nuts.
It's a
I didn't
river
know it
flowing
looked
through a
like
mall.
that.
Oh yeah, dude. Marina Bay and Singapore, dude. It's crazy. Anyways, enough about Singapore. Maybe a boys trip there. Singapore?
Oh, I think 1,000%.
I would be down
I'd
100%.
Yeah, Singapore is insane.
How much do you
bro.
think that would cost? So you got plane tickets over there, which probably cost a few grand.
I
and
don't
then
know. I'll Google it right now.
I wonder how much the hotel rooms would be.
Atlanta to Singapore. I mean, I know Tallahassee would.
Atlanta would be better.
Well, yeah, of course.
Dude, my flights were $4,000 a piece.
To Germany?
Dude. Yes.
From Tallahassee or Atlanta?
Tallahassee, but we connected through Atlanta.
Yeah,
so
connected
same.
to Atlanta. Atlanta's the
thing.
biggest international airport in the world. Okay. Singapore.
Tickets are getting expensive because of gas.
Singapore. Yeah, they're definitely getting expensive. All right, let's just say we wanted to go there, Ian, because it's very hot there. Very hot. Let's say we wanted to go.
Are the seasons like flip flop? Like,
not, I wouldn't say flip flop, but they're on the equator. If that makes
so
sense
it's
to you,
just hot all the time.
it's hot all the time, bro. It was ridiculous. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say we wanted to go March 1st to March 8th, $1,200 per ticket.
Round trip?
Yeah,
I don't
round
think
trip right there.
that's too bad, is it?
That's not too bad at all.
Yeah.
No,
No.
not at all. I would
To go
definitely
to
do
the
that.
other
But
side of the world?
Well, this might be a dumb question. In Singapore, is there like a lot of money over there where you're spending
A ton.
Like, so are you spending like hundreds of dollars for hotel rooms, or
no.
can we like rough it when we
No.
get over there and like
Definitely,
maybe go camping or
definitely
something?
rough it, but in good areas. Like Singapore is. I wish I had this thing to show you guys. When I went over there, I bought a very tall shot glass that had like the craziest laws in their country. Super strict over there. Super strict, super safe. Right. So you spit on the sidewalk, you get caught by a police officer, $500 ticket. Spit a piece of gum on the sidewalk, that other person steps in, $1,000 ticket. Like smoke outside of a designated area that's marked off in yellow spray paint. Smoke outside of that, $1,000 ticket.
I wonder how fishing laws are over there.
Probably strict, but it's crazy that we're talking about
Just do it
Singapore because
right.
I have a friend. I literally have a friend in the Singapore Army that I met through the Army years and years and years ago. Still friends with him on Facebook. Still talk to him time to time. From Singapore, born and raised. His name's Johnson.
That's the last name I expected.
I know. His name's Johnson. His first name is NG. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I don't want to butcher it. But NG and then Johnson is his last name. And I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy. And he come over here when I was in Hawaii, come over to the U.S., whatever, did some training with us. And he was like, dude, I didn't know how common the name Johnson was over here. I was like, oh, yeah, everybody's got the name. Yeah, my name might be Johnson. I don't even know.
That is.
But anyways,
crazy.
yeah, I have a friend over there. He can hook us up with everything for sure. But anyways, bucket list fish. We got off on that. Bucket list, a place to fish. Clearly Singapore for us. So maybe before the end of 2023, you guys see a Singapore rip. That would be sick.
I'm game if my vote is yes. So
My vote's yes.
Okay,
I'm in.
so I guess we're going next year.
All right, here we go. We'll plan that out soon. March is when we would go. Anyways, moving on. Favorite fish species to go after: saltwater and fresh. What you got, Trey?
Smallmouth.
Okay, smallmouth for freshwater. Okay, I dig it.
Wait, what was the rest of it?
Salt and fresh.
Salt and fresh?
Yeah. You caught a lot of saltwater fishing.
Man, honestly, all the saltwater fish are the same. Like, they all just bite and run and pull a lot of drag, so they're all, like, fun. But
Okay, it's hard to pick. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I really don't know. Like, I feel like a bucket list saltwater fish would be like a rooster fish in Mexico, maybe.
Oh yes.
Is that like?
Yeah,
is that bucket list type?
that's
type
bucket list
material?
fish. That's a bucket list fish, especially if it's a big one for sure. But what about you? Norm? Fresh and salt.
Freshwater largemouth, obviously.
Yeah.
You just can't beat it. Even though the alligator gar, sturgeon, some of the stuff I want to catch,
Them
but
boys are
yeah,
mean.
it would be disrespectful to the largemouth bass if I didn't say that. So
I feel you.
that'll always be my number one. And then saltwater, it's kind of like hard to say because it depends on like where you're going out. But I would say like if I'm like flats fishing around here, like a redfish would be the target. Like that's the kind of the coolest thing you can catch in the flats. But
Yeah.
you
Hard
know,
fighting fish too.
Yeah,
Redfish, yeah.
yeah.
I got a buddy smashing them in Destin right now.
In Destin?
Yeah.
Bro,
like
Destin ain't
big
but an
ones,
hour and a
like
half away, right?
40s, like,
Maybe a little bit longer,
Consistent.
but
A little bit.
yeah, but
It's closer in Panama City.
yes. So yeah, I would
like
say
he's catching them as we're filming this right now.
Oh, Jesus. Sounds fun. Might have to make a night trip just because. Why not? Even though we couldn't film it, I guess. You filmed a night guard video, right?
yeah. It's
make
like all
something
my
work.
camping videos have been at night,
Oh, yeah. Okay. Never mind. I guess you
Un-
can film a night video.
unintentionally.
Oops.
Yeah, it's just that
Oops.
we end up getting everything set up and it's nighttime already. But
You'll have that.
yeah,
on
and
the
then
big
I
top.
guess everything like offshore is so cool. I mean, it's kind of hard to like. There's thousands of species in the ocean, but
Literally.
like the amberjack me and you caught was so much fun. Like
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. So I guess if we were to go target those, I'd love that. But tarpon, snook.
Yes.
I mean, dude, GTs, like I said before, everything. Saltwater, I don't have a favorite. They're all, I guess it's kind of a lame answer, but that's kind of,
Yeah, no, not really, because you don't do much saltwater fishing.
It's like,
yeah, I still
So-
got so much to try to
Yeah.
catch,
Yeah. It
so
is
I
what it
kind
is.
I don't
it's all
know
about
yet.
the same
yeah.
to me because I don't get to experience it all the time.
Yeah.
I would say freshwater, peacock bass, and then
What's the question? Is it favorite to target?
favorite fish species to go after, saltwater and freshwater. I'd say peacock bass for me, and either tarpon or amberjack saltwater, because that's all I know.
Freshwater or saltwater tarpon?
You got a point. Saltwater, because freshwater tarpon do get semi decent for like ponds and stuff. That when the jits down there and the goons, them South Florida jits, when they transfer those baby tarpon into freshwater ponds, it is a very awesome catch. Like to catch one in freshwater in a golf course pond, you catch snook, tarpon, largemouth, peacock, cichlid,
Snakehead.
catfish, snakehead. When you can catch clown knifefish, when you can catch all of those in the same exact pond, dude, it's insane. Bobby has Bass Fishing Productions. He's got a pond like that where you can catch any of the fish I just named in the same pond. When you cast, you do not know what it's going to be. Like, then that blows my mind. It's such a cool experience, though. But saltwater, tarpon, or amberjack. Amberjack definitely fight harder. Tarpon is a more fun fight because they'll jump 8 feet out of the water about 12 times as you're reeling them in. And good luck if you can actually get one in.
They get to like 200 pounds. Like they get huge.
Blacktip H just caught potentially the world record in Colombia. That was like 303 pounds or something crazy.
Ridiculous.
But
That's
where
massive.
we're used to fishing in Jupiter, I think Ryan caught a 180 one
Dude,
time.
Ryan catches everything saltwater
I
big.
swear.
Like,
Dude, that dude is a freaking stud. But anyways, favorite fish to catch. Next question. We just went over that. Fishing. Talking a lot about fishing. Norm, here's you right here. Pokemon.
What about
It says Pokemon. And
Yes.
it says, why does Norm always destroy his Yeezys?
They're the best fishing shoe, man.
They are. They really are. I didn't put you on that 2.5 years ago, but
You did, man. I don't know. They're comfy, and it's just weird that I've had some shoes. I rocked the Walmart $5 shoes for years.
the
And
Shimano 3000.
The Shimano
Yeah,
3000.
the fake
if you're
Shimano
OG,
3000, yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
It was like the Shimano shoe that were the Crocs.
Yeah.
But
Oh, God.
with those, I'd slip, almost break my ankles, and then all the other shoes I found, they'd smell really bad after you got in the water. For whatever reasons, the Yeezy material, the foam and stuff, it just doesn't.
Yeah.
There's like not a really bad odor afterwards. So it's just
No.
like
No.
I'm
and you
not
can
s-
always throw them in the water. Take
and
shoelace
they
out,
clean-
throw them in the
yeah,
wash.
They clean
Yeah.
easy
They
too.
clean super
and
easy.
they're comfy. Like, just a good
Yeah.
shoe.
Pokemon, I guess we'll go with
yes.
if they say Pokemon, I'm sure they know what they're talking about. What's your favorite what is the terminology? What's your favorite genre of Pokemon, or what's your favorite series? What's your
Yeah.
set is what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, set. What's your favorite set?
Favorite modern set?
Any set, whatever.
Yeah. Well, Hidden Fates is like
Hidden
I
Fates.
love Hidden Fates.
Yes.
It's really good. And then I'm starting to collect a lot of the older sets too.
I was
So,
infatuated when I was younger and I opened these firsthand. Jungle
Yeah.
First Edition.
Yeah.
I was
Dude, I wanna get a
infatuated with
booster
Jungle,
box
dude.
of
I
it.
don't know why I was infatuated.
I don't even know what that is. Like,
You were
Honestly.
more of an Evolutions kind of opener.
yeah.
Yeah.
Evolutions
I
guy.
think is, which is good. It's a really good set. It was the remake of the OG Pokemon. All the OG Pokemon cards.
So I'm like almost OG. Like,
Yeah,
close enough.
yeah,
as close
I
as
mean-
you'll ever get.
Yeah, as close as you. I never opened a first edition Charizard ever in my life. No, I definitely didn't open like 7 of them. Good God, if I'd have kept them, Norm, we wouldn't be doing a
7 million,
podcast.
Not right
We'd be in
here.
Lamborghinis right
Yeah.
now somewhere. All right, next question. How old am I? I'm 32.
I'm 20.
24.
24. Favorite football team?
Florida Gators.
Anybody but Alabama.
Oh, somebody finna catch some smoke for that. University of Georgia for me, not really a big NFL fan.
Oh yeah, we're going to the Florida Georgia game.
Yeah, Florida Georgia game.
Potentially, we don't know yet, but I think.
Well,
we should.
I would call it the Georgia Florida game, not the Florida Georgia game. I'd call it Georgia Florida.
Yeah, dude, you can call it whatever you want to.
And
Yeah,
we
actually,
will.
we
And
did just lose our last game.
I'm about to say when we beat you guys by 39.
It's very possible. I'm going in expecting to lose.
Nah, don't do that. It's gonna be fun.
But,
It's gonna be a good time.
yeah.
Me and Norm have done a couple things like fun things because we be working a lot. When we're together, it's literally when we're together, it's to work. And but we've done quite a few fun things together. I think this will probably top it off, especially if we can get like 50-50 seats. Like the left seat is the Gator seat and the right seat is the Georgia
That
seat.
would be pretty
like
funny,
right
dude.
down the end zone.
I don't want to be in the
at
Georgia
angle.
section wearing some orange and blue.
Dude, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm excited. You're going too? You want to go?
I'm 100% down. Yeah, I'll go.
You gonna wear a house divided shirt?
I'm gonna go in there wearing something that's
Trey, dude,
completely out of pocket.
Trey, I'm gonna be
Neither
out,
team.
I'm gonna be
Notre Dame.
outnumbered.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear
I'm
a
gonna
Notre
be
Dame
outnumbered,
jersey.
dude. You need to wear Gators because I think
It's a 50-50 split.
Ao said that he maybe go too. So Ao
He's a
and Davey,
Georgia fan, right?
Yeah, they're both Georgia fans.
Oh,
so
yeah,
then
probably have
I'm
to wear a
gonna
Gator
be
shirt.
outnumbered. So
Might
you might
wear a
have to
Gator
team
shirt.
up
I
with me
mean,
then.
I mean, you've hooked a couple
even though
alligators.
Florida's
I
probably
have
gonna lose.
coached a couple alligators, caught a couple alligators,
Yeah.
but we won't talk about
We
that.
won't talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Oh,
everybody
gosh.
here might have, but
All right,
that's
let's see.
neither here nor there.
Next question. It's gonna be fun going to that. Next question is when will Trey start a channel for tournament fishing? So Trey, tell them about your idea that you brought to me a couple months ago before we started the podcast.
My idea was to film all of my Bassmaster Opens that I was fishing this year as a co-angler.
You do Toyota Series
Wait,
2 every now and then?
Also,
No.
good idea before you say the name. You probably shouldn't say the name of it because what you were gonna call it. Because I remember it was like
Yeah, no,
had
you know
something
exactly what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody-
I would say
so nobody
don't
else-
say
yeah.
that.
Oh,
so
that
you don't
wouldn't
get
be
your-
it anyway. That wouldn't be it anyway.
I
Like,
think it's a genius.
I think it was an awesome
Really?
name.
I think-
yeah.
yeah,
So
bro.
just so nobody swipes that Instagram handle and that YouTube
Don't
name.
say it, bro. Don't say
say
it.
You say the concept. Don't say your actual.
I won't
my
say
bad.
nothing. I won't
I
even
was just
say
looking
nothing
out for
about
it.
That's a good look,
Yeah.
Norm. Good looks, because that's the name when you guys finally see it on a channel on a camera. Like that's Trey. Like this is the one.
Dude, people will be out there and they'll be
They'll be
charging you
swiping.
$5,000 just so you can get your Instagram handle, dude. That's what I had to do to get my
No
website.
way.
Yep, somebody got fishingwithnorm.com, had to pay a lot of money to get my website.
That's crazy.
So
I need to get on that.
I need to get
All right,
on that.
all right.
Yeah, So
anyways.
have everything on every social media platform before you say your name. So
Yes,
don't
very
say it here
smart.
because somebody's going to go buy everything. They're going to make you buy it.
All right. So side note, for real, I need help on that. Like,
Oh, we got you.
yeah, help
Don't
me
even
out on
sweat
that.
that. We
so
got you.
I can start doing that.
We got you.
All right. So what was the question?
It was when will Trey start a channel for tournament fishing?
There's literally no better time than to start now. So
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
going to Louisiana in 2 weeks. So then,
I'll probably buy you a GoPro before you go, and you just buy the SD card and batteries, and or the charger. You just plug it
either
in your boat and
that
run it.
or
Are you taking your boat or are you co-angling?
No, I'm a co. I'm
Okay,
going to
that'd be good. That'd be good. In Louisiana,
So-
what lake?
Red River. So it's
Red
it's gonna be
River.
a tough one probably.
Yeah, probably tough.
Yeah.
But it is cooling down, and we've experienced that today in the videos that we filmed. It's cooling down in the south, so maybe fishing's going to get better.
I hope so. I just don't think there's many little green fish swimming around in there. That's the
In the
issue.
Red River?
Yeah, I don't think.
I just
there's
catch
any
some
of them,
gar, dude.
but
It'd be fine.
yeah, go weigh in.
Bring
about
a
30 pounds
60-pound
gar.
gar to the weigh-in.
It's gonna be fun though. Like the opens are always
Yeah.
a good experience.
I agree. So the next question, I'm gonna honestly give Norm this one because me and you haven't really touched them, Trey. What do you think of the new Googan reels? Or have you? No, I read that as rods. It says reels. Have you touched the Googan reels yet?
Yeah.
I have not.
I have some in here.
You have a Googan reel?
Mm-hmm.
No, I've never seen them. I've never touched one.
I'll go grab them.
Well, I did not know that. Okay, well, this
Like
is
we're all fixing to touch one.
I guess we're fixing to touch them. And you guys are going to see it if you're watching the podcast right now. You guys are going to see us touch stuff because we love touching stuff
with our fingers.
with our fingers and our hands.
I've held the bait caster.
You like it?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, if you're watching this right now, listen. Very smooth.
That's the line you hear, by the way. Not.
Oh,
the
yeah,
reel.
I know. That sounds, or not, feels, honestly, and there's no, you reel straight and try to reverse, there's no, like, play in it. It's really good.
Yeah. We fished with them a little bit in Texas. Caught some 5s and 6-pounders on them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're pretty good. The gold's a little bit more expensive than the green, obviously.
What's the price point looking like on them?
I forget. They told me, and I'm really bad at remembering things. But The gold, it's like a little bit upgraded. It has that, you can tell the handle's different on it. It has like a little,
it's got the topography.
yeah, but I really like the, gosh, can I see it real quick?
Yeah.
Just so I can remember some things that they told me
That's
about
good.
it.
I like it. It's smooth. Let me see that one.
I want to see the gold one too.
Yeah. Drag sounds good.
Yeah.
What's it sound
Oh
like?
yeah, that's another thing too with their star drag on the baitcaster. It's like the loud clicking noise too that
On
tends
the
to be more like
star
trendy
drag?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like the click because I
that's
can.
sweet.
If I count clicks.
Let's see the other one.
I literally count clicks.
And the reels on the front, it has like the like the logo up front has some like cool art on it, but it's not like too over the top annoying. Like I hate when some reel companies try too hard.
Make it way too flashy.
Yeah, like way too flashy doesn't look good. But
This
I feel
one's
like
very
I
smooth,
definitely-
too.
I like this one a lot.
yeah.
Oh, it feels like really. I don't know, bro. I don't want people to think I'm being biased, but like that when you put it in your hand, it feels good.
It does. It's gonna be interesting to see how
I
they compete
feel
against
like-
like the top brands, but it's not bad. You know how like scary it is to like make a new reel.
A reel will ruin
You know
your
what I mean?
reputation.
Yeah,
and they've
so-
been working on reels. Like, imagine this: Googan Squad was created and established in 2016. Since the day they were created, I guarantee you they were already talking about reels. It's 2022. It's been that long. There's been that much research and development go into it. And I ain't even saying it because I'm like with Googan, whatever, because Norm's with Googan, like whatever. Like they feel good in the hand. And I have no other details about them. I've not even touched one until Norm just put one in my hand just now. I think they feel really good.
I want to go fishing with one.
Yeah, I think they feel really good. They just, everything about them is like,
They feel tight. Like
I mean, it's a tight reel.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good, it's a very, I don't know, it just feels like good quality.
We could take them out tomorrow if we want to.
Why not?
I have some travel rods in there for a video that we're gonna film that we can pair those reels up with. So
sounds good to me.
I say we run it. I think they look and they feel very, very good. So
pretty nice.
that's our thoughts on the Googan Reels, native buds. Question asked. Let's see. We're just gonna keep on going. Alligator stories. You got an alligator story, Trey?
I mean, not really any crazy ones. No.
I say. No, I have one crazy one. But
I feel like
I have two
alligators,
crazy
like,
ones. I have
not-
two crazy ones.
Not
That's about
like
it,
a
though.
crazy.
You got a crazy alligator story?
I was out wade fishing with my buddy at St. Mark's, my high school friend Hunter. Me and him went out there. We just decide sometimes like 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning. It's like, hey, you just want to go saltwater fishing? It's only like an hour and a half away. So we'd pack the truck up, drive down, and we go wade fishing out there, try to catch like flounder and sea trout and redfish and stuff. And we went out there, and we were walking out on like low tide.
Mm-hmm.
So we walked out on the rocks, and then high tide came up. You know, we're like chest deep out there fishing. You know, we have fish
But that's
flying
already
around us
scary.
and stuff. We turn around, and there's probably like a 11 foot alligator in between us and the bank. The only way we can walk back, and we just kind of, and we have like flounder and stuff tied around us, all our bait fish, you know, like shrimp and all that.
Yeah, just you're a snack.
Yeah.
At that point, you're just a meal.
TJ, remember whenever we used to go trespassing on the golf courses in the middle of the dark, and we was so scared of walking up on an alligator?
Bro, we would be throwing, me and Trey would go jump golf course fences when I was first got stationed in West Palm in Jupiter. We would go to like the most premier golf course ponds.
This was old school, like
2017, 2018. And we would jump golf course fences, and we would go midnight during the summer, 4-day weekend. I was in the Army still, whatever, didn't have to work for Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever.
I still had to go to school.
Yeah. Trey was out
I
of school.
still
for a
had to go
minute.
to school.
What,
bro.
high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would fly down and then
For the weekend.
go to school the,
Like the
the
weekend.
next day.
On a
'Cause you
$60 round trip
Because you
ticket.
could fly to Fort Lauderdale for like $30, and at the time
Gas was not expensive.
I was working in a tackle store, and I was gonna spend $30 going fishing anyway. So why not fly down to Florida for the weekend?
Exactly.
I got to use the bathroom like right
No, you're good.
now.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So, anyways, Trey and I would go. He would fly down for like $32, $38, like literally for a 4-day weekend. And we would go jump golf course fences at like midnight. The most premier, like whatever golf course you could get on. in South Florida, which is every piece of land you look at is a golf course.
Any golf course,
Literally.
Except one. And you know
well,
which one
all three
of them.
All three of them. Well, there was technically 4. I won't say the name of the first one, but then all of the Trump golf courses. You
I
did
wasn't
not
gonna say
because
the name
that
of
was
that
when
one,
Trump was. Well, you didn't. I promise you on everything. If there's ever anywhere you sneak into in South Florida for
That's
fishing,
not where you go.
don't do it there.
Yeah, that's not.
Don't
where
do
you go.
it because
Why?
Trump. They got Secret Service working there. It's not golf course security, dog. It's Secret Service.
Yeah, that's not. That's the last place.
But
you
Trump
go.
stays at golf courses. Like the last thing you want to do is get caught on a golf course while Trump is there golfing. But you're done. You're getting Uzi down. They're gonna end it all. Then they're gonna ask questions. But anyways, Trey and I would sneak on golf courses, and we would be the biggest sissies you've ever seen. Like I would take a bomb cast with a buzzbait, middle of the night, no moon out, can't see nothing. We're wearing all black, no flashlights, phones are turned off so nobody can call us. And dude, you're buzzing this thing down the bank, and then
clack, 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 clack.
and all you're worried about is an alligator. Like your next 10 steps, you're like, you know how they told you? I know your dad told you to shuffle when you got in the ocean when you was a kid, so stingrays wouldn't get you. Shuffle on golf course.
Shuffling for alligators.
Shuffling for gators, man. Oh,
That's
man.
great,
yeah.
man.
But I would say, honestly, other than that, my craziest gator story, which unfortunately I do not have on film because I clicked the off button on my GoPro. So I'm walking in the middle of the woods. There's a canal. Somebody had just showed this to me. The guy that showed me worked for the city of Palm Beach, like Palm Beach County. So he knew all the ins and all the outs. Grew up there. Dude was like 40 years old. He dropped me a pin. He said, go here. Hardly anybody fishes here. People do fish here, but it's very rare because it takes so much to get to. You got to have a 4-wheel drive truck. You get out. You got to walk a mile. Then you end up in this canal. There's tarpon, snook, largemouth, and whatever else could be there. Probably gar catfish. So it's pretty far away from the ocean, but there could still be some saltwater other than snook and tarpon. It could be some saltwater fishing there. Anyways, I'm walking down the bank. I'm fishing one of those big 7-inch whopper ploppers or whatever. I'm just trying to get the big topwater bite, no matter what it is. And I walked so far without making a cast. I was like, all right, hang on. Because at that specific time, I posted 3 Instagram pictures a day. It was my first post, 7 o'clock that morning. My alarm went off. I stopped. I shut my GoPro off. I went to post a picture on Instagram. I did. I walked 2 more steps, and the most vicious, shake from the bushes I've ever seen in my life. It gives me chills thinking about it. This alligator, luckily, dude, his tail was literally 1.5 long of this table. It was that big.
Ridiculous.
Bro, it was 7 to 9 feet, no doubt in my mind. And if that alligator's head had been facing the bank, not the water, there's no telling how that story could have turned out because nobody knew where I was. It was 7 o'clock in the morning. I was still in the Army. This was back when I was doing those 30-day challenges, and I would go film a video. Whatever I got that day is what I posted. I would get there. I would film a video in the morning. I would get to work, go to lunch for an hour and a half, edit that video, get it ready to post. And then when I got off work, I would go fishing until it got dark. And then that was the second video of the day. Not the second video of the day, but that would be, Monday's video was in the morning. Tuesdays was that evening. Tuesday morning was Wednesdays. It was literally 30 days in a row, as many times as I could do it. But anyways,
back turns into a Scooby snack question.
Yeah, that would have been crazy, bro. That would have been insane. But anyways, I got very lucky with that. And if you're ever fishing in Florida, if you've never fished here, even if the lake, pond, river, stream, creek, even if it doesn't have an alligator, it has an alligator. So always be cautious when fishing in the South. In general, alligators are very prevalent. But anyways, all right. Next, we'll go on to this one. So I think this is a very good one. We'll let Trey go with this one. Trey go first because I think Trey is probably the most passionate about fishing.
For sure.
I feel like.
Can't live without it.
If you couldn't fish, what would you do for a living / with your spare time? Just, if you couldn't fish, what would you do? What would be your thing? Death.
Yeah, it'd be sad if I couldn't fish anymore. I don't know what I would do. That would suck. But probably either I feel like duck hunting or I feel like I might would have went on and played baseball.
Baseball? Yeah, you're good at baseball. Yeah. I like that. That's good choices. That's good choices either way. Good choices. Duck hunting,
Waterfowl, just like birds in general, like any type of bird hunting, I enjoy.
Parrot. I like parrot hunting personally.
Dude,
parrot
I love
parakeet.
bald eagle hunting.
That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. 20 gauge to a pot.
That took me a couple seconds to register. I'm not even proud of how long that took me.
Oh, goodness. What about you, Norm? If you couldn't fish, what would you do?
Dude, I have no clue, man.
I have a feeling, but I'm not going to say it because I want you to say it. I think I know what you would be doing. If you couldn't fish, didn't fish, whatever, I think I know where you would be right now. I think you would definitely.
Could you say it? Because I don't even have an idea.
Okay. I think you would be on this social media YouTube thing that you're on right now.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it would be for gaming.
Yeah, that's the
I think it would
perfect
be
answer.
gaming.
Yeah, dude, I'd 100% still be doing YouTube. If I couldn't do fishing YouTube, I'd be doing gaming YouTube probably. Yeah. And then if I couldn't do gaming YouTube, I'd do some other type of YouTube. But I think what I could do too, like if say instead of just fishing, you took out YouTube out of the equation. Yeah. I'd either flip houses or something. I think that'd be kind of cool.
That would be fun.
I love garage sales and stuff. So
Yeah.
dude, I could even be one of those storage unit guys. I'd be so down to run
really
the storage
fun.
units and try to open up a store and then flip everything I buy. So I'd do storage unit auctions, garage sales, and the typical entrepreneur stuff.
I could see you doing that.
That
'Cause you
I think that'd be fun though.
I think it'd be fun too.
too.
I think it'd be really fun. Flipping houses and stuff like that. You gotta have a lot of money to put down up front. But once you get that first flip or the second flip, you're in there. Especially when you learn it quick. That's what I feel like. Everything I've ever seen.
5% of people who understand real estate just
flip
they
houses.
make a lot of money, dude.
And
I think it could be cool. It'd be addicting, to you buy something
like
you can
Monopoly, just buy the whole board.
Exactly. I do love Monopoly is my favorite board game of all time.
For sure.
I think
You
it
gotta
would
own
be
it all.
kind of cool.
Yeah, I agree. I like that.
I guess.
I don't know if I wasn't doing YouTube, I'd probably still be in the Army.
Yeah, I was about to say that's probably.
I'd probably be in the Army because the YouTube is the reason, one of the main reasons I got out of the Army because the Army started to get in my way of doing YouTube. Because at a certain point, you have to always, if you're growing, especially because YouTube is like a business, if you want to grow and scale, you have to evolve. You can't keep doing the same thing forever and expect the same results. That's literally the definition of insanity. So, I'd be in the Army. I'd be doing. You can never guarantee I would be a ranger. I would be special forces. You can never guarantee that because it's slim and none. But I'll be trying that. I'll be trying to pursue the most hardcore Army career that I could pursue. I'll just be hard charging as hard as I could, I guess. Yeah, as hard as I could get myself to do. I don't know. I can't guarantee I'd be either one of those, but I would try at least.
Would
for
you
sure.
try to retire out of it? Or
yeah. Actually, my original plan in the Army. So 20 years, technically now, 15 years you can retire with 30% of benefits or whatever. That's not everyone though. That's a here-to-here basis, to my knowledge. I've been out for a little bit, but 20 years you can actually retire. 20 years you retire, and then you don't have to. You could stay. If I'm not mistaken, I may be wrong. If I'm not mistaken, I think you can do 32 years active duty before you have to get out.
It's a long time.
That's a very long time. That's half of your that's almost a little bit under half of your entire adult life if you live to be 78 or whatever the age is now, 84 or something like that. That's crazy. I mean, that was me. I wanted to do 32 years. I wanted to leave the Army when the Army was all right, bro, you're done. You can no longer you can't be in here one more day. You have to go. That's how I wanted to go out until I started doing the YouTube thing. And then I was like,
that'd be cool too though.
Yeah, either way. Yeah, either way. I don't regret the Army by any means at all. I met the best people in my life when I was in the Army. But anyways, yeah, Army for me. All right, next question. Who is the best chef? That's
not me. Not me. Out of the three of us?
Yeah.
You for sure.
You. Okay.
Yeah, you just cook
easy.
bomb steaks, bomb shrimp.
Even though it's well done.
Yeah,
I do. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that comes with age too, kind of. I'm 32, and you guys are younger, so.
Yeah, I haven't had to cook all too much except for Chick-fil-A and Zaxby's,
and
so I could whip that up.
A mean bowl of cereal, I might say.
I can cook some breakfast.
Mean bowl of Captain Crunch,
I can put a peanut butter and jelly sandwich together.
Ooh, with
Very
the
perfect.
honey,
To
but
perfection.
ooh.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
The crust off the sides.
That's
and everything
really
if you want
between
it.
the three of us. Not really a fair question. I mean, I fair whatever. I love cooking, especially if it's steak, shrimp, fish, lobster, stuff like that. Stuff I love to eat. I love cooking it. But anyways, next question. NFL predictions. I don't know what this means. I'm going to go ahead and predict the Super Bowl winner, I would say. You think? Super Bowl winner, NFL prediction?
Yeah.
LA Rams win the Super Bowl this year.
I'm just gonna go with my boy Joe Burrow, man.
Oh, Joe Burr.
Yep.
Joe
I think he's out for vengeance this
Yes,
year.
bro.
I've watched. I only watched the Super Bowl.
Bro,
so
Joe Burrow's a beast.
I'm a college football guy, so I
I'm
don't
actually
know
jealous I
anything
didn't pick
about
that.
NFL.
I'm jealous.
But yeah, no, he's. I just can respect the man, so I believe in
It's a
him.
beast.
I don't know much about NFL, but
I
I
don't
do
either.
know the hometown team, the Panthers, are. I've heard they're pretty bad this year, so definitely not them.
Not them.
Yeah, definitely.
Pick a team to win the Super
Good
Bowl.
call.
Because somebody's going to clip it.
Tom Brady's team, whoever Tom Brady's playing
Who's he?
for.
Tampa Bay?
Dude, I have
Yeah,
no clue,
probably
man.
Tampa.
I think he plays Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay won last year, right?
I hate to be a bandwagon,
know.
but
I don't know either. I don't really watch.
I don't know. I don't know.
None
I
of
know
us.
nothing
None
about
of us
it.
really
All
watch.
besides-
Yeah, I'm about to say none of us really
The
watch
clips
NFL.
from Joe Burrow. That's
Yeah,
all
Joe
I know
Burrow.
from NFL. So
Joe Ice Daddy. Yeah, I like Joe. Joe's a freaking stud. All right. Next question. How to convince someone to fish their private pond. Convince is not the right word in my opinion. I think you just need to offer something to them that is equal to them offering something to you. In exchange, I don't know how to word that exactly.
yeah,
You're on the right track though.
I think so, yeah.
There's got to be.
You don't
like,
want to. You can't really ask something of somebody if you don't have anything to offer in return. I feel like you and I have got on plenty of private places because the children of the parents that own it are like, "Yo, that's Norm. That's Yak Pack. That's so cool. If you take us fishing with you, yeah, of course, come fish here." And then we literally go walk around the entire pond or the entire lake or whatever with them, and we fish with them. Like equal value to them that makes their day. Like it's super cool. I mean, we're just dudes, really. We just put on our pants the same way.
They
But
they
get
to go
excited
fish with
about it.
us.
They get excited about it, yeah.
Yeah, we get to go meet them, and they get excited.
There's
to go
really
fishing
no
with us.
convincing. You just, if you can offer somebody something in exchange for something, then it usually works. It usually works out.
yeah. I'm trying. Like before I had YouTube, I think the ways I would get to private ponds, I just go knock and ask, and then be nice, and then
Knock and ask. Oh, the old
and then
school. Yes.
Yeah, and then if they say, I mean, they're either gonna say yes or no. I don't think there's like anything really special that you could do.
No.
Maybe besides like just make sure you're always like cleaning up your trash and
Yes,
make
bro.
them like ask them the rules and then follow whatever rules they have. So say like, hey, you can come, but you just have to shut the gate, or like if
Shut
they're,
the
like-
gate, yeah.
yeah, whatever their rules.
Clean up
are
behind
for
you, shut the
doing it,
gate,
or if
yep.
you could put the paddles back under the porch, or if they're letting you use their boat or something, just making sure you never break the rules to where you like lose access to that.
Yeah,
spot.
no reason
But,
in doing that anyways. Always do that stuff. Whatever they ask you of you, just do
Yeah.
it. But anyways, next question. Trey, this question is for you. How is Norm's drip game so strong?
I'm wearing pajama shorts right now, dude.
Norm's drip game.
But they're Nike though.
wow.
Actually, Matty B in sorry to interrupt you, Trey, but Matty B in Texas, he is like in touch with his fashion, dude.
Oh, he really is. Matty
the
B really
manager of Googan Squad.
Yeah.
And he was like telling me because I have nothing, dude. I had nothing. I had
You had
the
no drip?
shoes, but I had no.
No, you had
shirts
shoe drip. Yeah, shoe
or
drip.
no shorts, and by shoe drip, all I had was Yeezys. But this is
13
the
different
first
pairs.
13 of them.
Yeah, 13 different pairs.
The most rare
Yeah,
one.
I find something I like, dude, and I like it. You know,
Bro
what I
had the
mean?
turtle
Nothing wrong with
doves.
that. I think everybody here is like that. Like,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
literally just find something we like and get it. Like,
But so he got me on my first couple of shirts and shorts, and that's still all I have. He put me on Lululemon, so like I wear
Lulu's the
I
move.
wear their
Oh,
shorts.
they
and pants.
some Lulu boys. I
Yeah.
just I don't know. I love the Googan shorts. I
nice,
wish
dude.
Googan made a 5-inch short. I don't know why they don't. I mean, they call me Thunder Thighs for a reason, and they still don't make a 5-inch short. I don't know. But
Yeah,
Lulu's
I don't know
great.
why. I was like,
I like the Googan shorts if they were 5
I have
inch.
the OG Googan shirt on too. This is the first ever piece of
Oh,
Googan
wow,
merch
that
ever
really
made
is.
too.
First ever
So,
one. I remember that. It's
I
got
am
all the
kinda
OGs
dripped
on the
out.
I'll
back.
Yeah,
sign that
almost,
and it'll
yeah.
maybe be worth something.
Oh, God, Trey.
So
All
you
right.
signed it?
Got that.
Anyways, next question. This is a good one. Trey, you go first. If you could design your own bait, what would it be? That's all it says. So no matter what it is, whether it's a swim bait or a Senko, no matter what, if you could design your own bait, what would it be?
I feel like I'd rather design rods than baits.
It says baits.
If it says baits, I don't know. Probably some type of like chatterbait, I guess. That's
Some
basic,
variations.
but I don't
You
know.
like chatterbait.
No. I would like to have my own like balsa wood, like hand carved like crankbait and prop baits. I would like to be good at like making my own, like flat sides, prop baits, top waters, walking baits. That's what I would like to.
What about you, Norm? If you could have your own, if you could design your own bait, what would it be?
I got some ideas that I don't want to say.
Fair enough.
I'll keep those secret, but the one that I saw in Europe was
A Senko. No, I'm playing.
it was a like a swim bait, but instead of the boot tail, like paddle tail, just had kind of like a curly tail worm.
A swim bait with a curly tail?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
and
I like
I was like, why don't we have more of these? Like
don't
the
we have more?
action on it for a chatterbait for any trailer would be
Yeah.
awesome. And in the U.S., like I very rarely see a swim bait with a like the U tail.
Yeah.
On the
I like
back,
that.
so I'd probably make a swim bait with a different back end.
Yeah, I like
Be
that.
thumping through the water all types of different ways.
Yeah,
just
be-
thumping and thumping and thumping. And
Yeah.
hopefully catching them bass.
Yeah.
So I fished with a actually Nordby put me on these. I don't remember the brand exactly, UV something, but it was a Senko.
UV tight lines or something?
Yeah,
Is
UV
that-
tight lines.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure it not only is it UV, the deeper it goes, the brighter it gets. Is what the way it explained, because the UV rays, the way they penetrate the water. But it had about, say it was a 6-inch Senko, 2 inches down from the head, it had a skirt
They got whiskers.
running. Yeah, they got whiskers running through it. Like a chatterbait or a jig skirt running through it. And then another 2 inches down, another skirt. Like something along those lines, give or take. Not necessarily that.
Not gonna believe what I found in Europe, dude. And I don't want to spoil it for you, but since you
Don't
already
spoil it.
said
No, don't spoil it.
I
Don't
don't
spoil it.
wanna
Don't spoil
hear
it.
it.
Don't
I
spoil
don't wanna
it.
hear it.
Don't spoil it.
I don't
Look,
wanna
hey,
hear it.
don't listen.
Oh man, I
Don't
wish you guys
spoil
would
it.
close your eyes because it's
Yeah,
that.
No.
It's
No.
that, but something different.
I don't want to see it.
I don't wanna
I
hear
want to
it.
wait till we got to fish with it. I want to
Gosh,
wait.
Yeah. Okay. I'll save it, but you're
All
gonna
right.
see it and you're instantly gonna be like, "This is what you were talking about in the podcast." When you see it tomorrow, you're gonna be like, "This is the lure you were talking about."
We're coming up to the end here on these questions. I don't want to see it. Also, don't want to see it till it comes time.
Okay.
We got to be shocked. Actually shocked. This is how we be doing each other lately. I don't want to see it till you show me
I want to show you so bad.
on
I know
video.
you
It has to
can.
be for the video though. I don't want to fake react. I'm not trying to fake react to it. I want to see it for the first time. But anyways, WTF happened yesterday in college football. Georgia won. That's all that matters.
Yeah, Florida lost.
Unexpectedly, right?
There's been some upsets.
Yeah, or I mean, it was
Texas
12 and
A&M
20.
lost to App State. Notre Dame lost to Marshall.
Alabama.
Who
almost
is Marshall?
lost.
Exactly. Alabama only beat an unranked Texas by 1 point.
In
the
the
end
last
of the Nick
5
Saban
seconds.
dynasty. I'm gonna make so many people mad saying that. Look, we could end the fishing podcast and we could do sports if y'all want us to. One like on this video and we'll do it.
Sports ever.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, if you guys want to use code Norm on DraftKings, put $5 and you get $200 for free.
There you go. Code
Yeah,
normal
like-
DraftKings. It does what?
It
I don't
gives
have a
you-
DraftKings deal. This is Norm.
It gives you $200 in free play money.
Don't
if
you put $5
$5
in?
Yeah.
Put $5 in, get $200
if
for
you're
free.
18 plus
We need to
and you
actually
gamble
do this.
responsibly.
18 plus. There you go. There's Norm. There's a
Yeah.
plug for DraftKings in
I
the
feel
podcast.
so weird promoting gambling on a
No,
website,
it's not.
but
Well, it's
it is DraftKings. They're an official NFL partner. It's not like some random.
If you
gambling
watch the
website,
NFL,
yeah.
then you're like, oh, I bet the coin toss is going to be on heads. Like,
And you can just play like
There you
you can play like fantasy with your
There you go.
friends
Yeah, we
on
should
it and
do
stuff
that,
too. You don't even
like,
have to
for
do
sure.
money.
I'm finna use code normal on DraftKings.com. That's what I'm finna do. I'll leave a link in the description too.
I don't know why I just plugged that. I apologize.
No, don't. You're on the podcast, dude. Don't worry about it. All right, so here we go. Next question. I'd like to hear about y'all's workout split and how y'all's health journey has been.
Speaking of, do you guys want chocolate from Germany?
Actually, I do.
Yeah.
Wait,
so
is that the one with like the cashews in it?
it's hazelnuts? I think is this
I'm
one.
good on that one.
Dude, give it a try. Give it a try.
I don't
man.
like nuts, dude.
Here.
Dude,
good
you're
on that
nuts,
one.
man.
Yeah, I am. I'm crazy.
None?
Nah, for real.
Dude,
I'm good on that.
Oh!
one. That's literally the only one I'm not gonna try.
Oh,
I just don't like the crunchy. Like I don't know. I just
don't
don't
like
like
the
nuts. Nah,
love it.
are you sure?
I'm positive.
When's the last time you tried?
Actually, not too long ago, I tried it was a peanut. It growed like off a vine.
It growed.
It growed off a vine.
of a vine.
I swear. It was growing on this dude's front porch. He said, "You want a peanut?" And I got like a ripe little peanut off a vine from a little plant. Like,
Dude, if you had chocolate with a nut, though, that's the question, man.
nah.
Dude, all right. Can you just do like a micro bite, dude? Like we're
I don't like nuts.
I would say no, but for you, since you brought it all the way from Germany for
just
me,
barely,
I'll
man.
try,
Hey,
I'll
actually,
try
on the
it.
other side, there's
try it.
less
Flip it around.
nuts. Yeah, get
Yeah,
like the less
that's what I
nuts.
like.
side.
Less nuts. And just try it. Give me the rest. I'll eat it.
The nuts just ruin it, dude. Like,
Does it really?
like, imagine having like a perfect Reese cup in your mouth.
Oh.
And then it's just
Overrated.
like, no, just listen to my comparison here. Imagine like having a Reese cup in your mouth and you just like get a mouthful of like drywall insulation. That's like eating nuts. Like,
I eat drywall insulation though.
Yeah, I love
It's like-
drywall insulation, dude.
that's like what that would feel like. It's what it feels like. I don't know. It feels like itchy cotton candy. Like, I don't know. I just don't like nuts.
Itchy cotton
I don't know,
candy.
dude. That took a weird turn, but
Anyways,
Dude, it sounds like you might be allergic or something.
that's what
If
I
it
thought.
tastes like cotton candy.
no, I definitely don't. It's just like it tastes like plywood is what it tastes like, dude.
Plywood's good to chew on.
I don't even know what
It's
that
good for your
tastes
teeth.
like.
Anyways, all right.
Oh, sorry. Again.
Y'all are good. I'd like to hear about y'all's workout split and how y'all's health journey has been. I'm losing my voice. We have about 4 more questions after this. Trey, workout split / how is your health journey?
Health is wealth, dude. I wish
Health
I
is
would have
wealth.
got. I wish I would have got on that heavy in high school. I'm not gonna act like I'm like a gym pro or anything because I'm definitely not. But
Been going very consistent
yeah,
though,
I've been
for the
going
past
pretty
6
consistent,
months.
and
Since January, very
just
consistent.
like overall, just a better experience. Like more energy, like looking and feeling a little better. Like it's just good to take care of yourself.
It really is. I agree with that. What do you think?
I used to be really into the gym.
I remember
every
you
day.
used to be shredded.
Had the 8-pack and all.
Mm-hmm.
Dan was benching a couple plates, weighing like
Them cookies.
175, I think. Was like benching 285. So
That's stout.
I was doing
That's
pretty
stout.
decent. But I would do like a push-pull leg, and then I'd have like an active cardio day. So either I go play soccer. In between would be my rest day, but it'd be like an active rest day. So I'd either do cardio. I do abs every single day because your
Your core.
is always working. So you
Yeah.
can work out abs and calves every single day. So I do that every day. And then, yeah, it's been 2-3 hours in the gym until I got mono. And then your spleen could rupture. So I quit for 6 months, got wrapped up in work, and then kind of fell off. But I'm getting back into it again. But yeah, that's my preferred method, the push-pull leg. Just
like it.
because you can kind of, get all the muscles that you're working that day, you can kind of hit all of them, if that makes sense. So
Definitely does. Push pull legs is a very good workout, especially if you're trying to build size or strength.
Is that just 3 days a week?
Yep. Well, no. It's push pull legs, off. Push pull legs, off.
Yep.
So-
And then the off day was like I'd either run 5 miles, go swimming, or
Yeah.
go
Some sort of
yeah,
cardio.
some
yeah.
sort of cardio. Yeah.
Push pull legs is a very good it's a very good split if you plateau in what you're doing. Plateau meaning if you are benching 315 and or 225 or 135, whatever. If you can't get no more than that, and it's been 3 weeks and you still can't get no more, change your workout completely. Push pull legs. Do that for a month straight. You're only going to have 3, maybe 4 off days. In those off days, strict cardio. Run a mile, run 2 miles, run 5 miles, run 10 miles if you're a cardio guy, whatever. But push-pull legs will get you over a plateau. And size and strength. This is the best for that, I swear. But my workout split / health journey. I'm not healthy. I like to think I'm a healthy human being in general. But I do things that are not healthy. Like I eat fried chicken. I'm from the South. I love fried chicken. I drink beer. I eat steak and shrimp by the 60 ounces that we ate tonight. I'm not by any means like a health freak when it comes to my diet or my food or
Really
whatever.
just eat what we want to.
I pretty much eat what I want to, but I also work out. The intensity at which you work out. So you can go to the gym every day and you could definitely get results. If you work out in an intense manner, if you're very intense about what you do. Remember we were doing the thing today for curls?
Yeah, that was pretty nuts.
Yeah. I mean,
I like
it's just
that.
the intensity.
Yeah.
Like the intensity of that at the end of a workout. I mean, That's going to set you above just regularly working out
I've
5 days a
enjoyed
week.
that too, like that last push in a
Yeah,
workout.
the intensity is great. But pretty much Monday through Saturday, I'll run it like this: Monday through Saturday, chest, back, legs, shoulders, arms, legs. Monday through Saturday, chest, back, arms, shoulders, arms, legs. So Wednesday and Saturday is legs. I like doing legs twice a week. And for example, 3 weeks in a row, I'll run super heavyweight. On the 4th week, I'll run super heavyweight on Wednesday, super, super, super lightweight on Saturday. Lightweight, lots of reps on Saturday. It's like once a month, twice a month, I'll run some ridiculous, like 20 to 30 rep range lightweight. But for the most part, 3 to 6 reps for legs. The less reps you do, the more weight you lift, the more poundage, pound-wise, the bigger and stronger you're going to get. But that's just, that's science. But anyways, next question. We talked about Googan Reels, talked about new Googan products, which is Googan Reels.
Seen the tiny base
Talked about
today.
college football, yeah. Let's see. I guess we'll end it on this.
My toe.
Oh,
Just kicked
shoot,
my toe.
my
Sorry.
bad. Do y'all have any bloopers / behind the scenes content that you could release? I think this is a very good question for Norm wrapping up this episode number 10 of the #1 fishing podcast in the world. The behind the scenes thing, the little thing you've been carrying around with you, the little camera.
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't put a date on it. Maybe 10 years from now, you guys might see this thing.
Maybe never.
Maybe never.
Maybe
But there's been things
5
recorded.
years.
There's been things recorded. Norm has like 6 different little point and shoot cameras, smaller than my phone. And he just records everything we do. And maybe you guys see that one day. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I don't know what your incentive is for that.
There, honestly, it's just like a couple of years have passed, and my memory, I'm realizing, is really bad. I don't know if it's just the amount of things that I'm doing, but I can't, I actually can't remember things.
I definitely think you
from a
keep
week
that
ago.
up. I definitely never stop doing that, because even if they don't get to see it, I'm 32 and you're 24. When you're 35 and you're able to look back at that and be like, bro, we were in a house in Tallahassee, Florida on a podcast. You see what I'm saying? When you're 35, you're gonna look back on that and be
I want to be able to remember everything.
Yes,
so
dude.
That's the main.
Don't ever stop. Even if they don't ever see it, which hopefully they wouldn't. Let's say Norm's 24. Let's say if this video gets 7 likes, he'll release it when he's 44.
Maybe so.
Maybe you see it. Maybe you don't.
That was the main reason though. Is I just want to remember things, because there's so many times where people would be like that. And I'm like, I completely forgot that happened.
Yeah.
Because we do so much cool stuff with our lives, and I forget all of it.
Yeah.
And that's my biggest fear, is to be done with it and just not even be able to recall any of it.
Not be able to remember it. Yeah.
You know,
I like
so
that,
that's
yeah.
why I wanted the cameras kind of to just document, but also, if I become successful, I could have a documentary type.
I think it'd be cool.
Behind the scenes and
How fishing with
yeah.
Norm got to be fishing with Norm.
Yeah.
From a 0 subscriber to, what are you at, 6? By the time this comes out, you're pushing 640. By the time this comes out.
Yeah, if this comes out in a month or something, yeah.
In a month? I'll say 630.
Yeah, 6:30 maybe.
Yeah, 630.
6:30.
It's crazy. I remember you crossing 100K in Walmart, dude.
Yeah, dude. If I had vlog footage of me working at Zaxby's and Chick-fil-A, dude, I would just I'd love to have that all the way back from childhood too.
That'd be
so
insane.
funny how I feel like everybody tells their parents oh, put the camera away, stop taking pictures. I don't want to take a family picture or a group picture. And now I look back, I'm like, gosh, I wish I had those pictures. And
that was me.
memories.
So that's crazy that you say that, because that was me. That's me right now. Because when I was growing up, especially in middle school and high school, cameras were not that prevalent. Every now and then you would have a girl in your class that had a single shot Polaroid that could take 24 pictures. The wind ups, that could take 24 pictures, and good luck finding somebody with pictures of you from when I was in high school. And looking back, if I had the technology that I had now, dude, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, I promise you, I would be taking 20 plus pictures a day. Just even if you only use one of them, or let's say you take 20 pictures a day for the entire year you're in school, whatever, like, and you use one of those pictures at the end of the year, I promise you, dude. Like, document it now, because when you get older, you're going to want to look back on that kind of stuff. Because I do. I want to look at every single day. I think about, like, dang, bro, I wish I had a picture of me and my boy back in high school. Like, it's so crazy. But just do it now. I promise. Like, it's not a waste of time. It's not a waste of effort, nothing. Do it now. You can look back on it later. I promise you.
Watch yourself grow.
Yeah, even
watch
just
yourself
think, like,
grow.
a few months ago, if you had pictures from something you enjoyed.
Yeah, it's crazy. I find myself going through my camera roll all the time. From when me and you first started filming together, me and Trey first started filming. Like,
Snapchat memories.
yeah,
I know
dude.
that's like a super new thing, but I keep like a log in my Snapchat memories, and it's like so
It's
cool
crazy,
to see
ain't
it?
it?
Because it
Just make
forces
sure
you
you're
to
backed
see
up
it.
to like a
Like,
cloud or something.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
if
not.
you
I
lose Snap,
need to figure that out.
yeah, if you lose
do it
Snap, you're
before-
done, bro.
Because if I dropped my phone, one of the first times I fished with Lojo,
Yeah.
lost every picture in high school I had.
Oh,
my
my gosh,
Every single
bro.
one of them's
I'll
gone.
cry, dude.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh, man, that's tough. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up. We've been on for, I don't know, an hour or so now. We took a little break in between, but anyways.
About an hour.
That's going to wrap this one up. Thanks again for tuning in to the #1 fishing podcast in the world. Woo. It's probably like number 74, but it's #1, okay?
Yeah.
That's #1. Anyways, we ate some steak. We talked some smack, answered a lot of questions. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll catch you guys. What did I even say? I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll catch you guys on the next podcast adventure. Peace.